Utah ambulance services are in jeopardy, and now the entire community is trying to save it.
We care, as a community, and I think that people are looking beyond or not pointing fingers because they're stepping up to help.
I think what we're doing is a good cause for Greene County.
Greene County police officers traded in their uniforms for jerseys Saturday to compete in a charity basketball game.
I think what they're doing to raise money is a great thing. I think it's a great thing for the community, and I think it's a way to get everyone involved in this process.
All the proceeds from donations, tickets, and concession sales went towards the county's EMS.
We're here trying to do a benefit game for them to raise money for them, because down the line we're going to need the ambulance service.
Residents depend on the EMS service.
There are people that don't have transportation to the hospital, or they can't just go outside to get a car or call a family member and say, hey, pick me up, I'm sick.
The former EMS director released a statement 2 weeks ago saying the EMS service was on the brink of shutting down due to a lack of funding. $56,000 were raised by community members in an emergency fundraiser last week.
I'm not sure how we got to this day, but hopefully going forward, that since awareness has been brought to the problem, that we can move forward in a positive way.
And Police Chief Tommy Johnson says it's going to take everyone to come up with a solution.
We need the whole community, the whole city, the whole citizens of Utah, the county, everybody needs to be on the same page.
I don't know if it's the boxes, but even the trash bags didn't get picked up.
Trash in the Norwood neighborhood is piling up. Brittany Harden says her trash has been lying on her front lawn for days.
They normally pick up on the days that they say that I've seen. However, it's always either really late or, for instance, this past Monday or Tuesday, they didn't pick it up at all.
Norwood isn't the only one. Her next door neighbor, Emily Goodall, says their trash also hasn't been picked up.
This month, we put out our bulk trash, expecting it to be picked up, and it actually was out there long enough for people coming through and picking up general, furniture and things on the side of the road.
Neighbors want answers, so I work to get them.
Our crews are working around the clock.
The city of Birmingham says they're behind on bulk trash. They say the delay is due to staffing shortages.
We have a lot of vacancies in positions right now.
And illegal dumping.
When you see a large pile of couches and chairs and everything on the side of the road, those fill up the trucks pretty quick.
And the longer it takes to complete a neighborhood.
We go back in that same neighborhood to make sure we finish. But when we do that, it impacts the schedule on the next neighborhood.
Thus trash piling up even more.
It definitely is an eyesore, and it brings down to me the value of the whole neighborhood.
From here, a wireline relay through AT&T controlled everything.
The city of Utah is proud to show off their upgraded water system.
And it's a lot more efficient and a lot cheaper.
Now it's going to give residents consistent and reliable water pressure.
I work at a business here. I feel like it will help us, the pressure and everything, so we're excited.
Resident Vicki Knight experienced this issue at work.
We would use the sprayer hose and the faucet, because it has been low pressure.
Utah water operator Corey Martin says the old system was unreliable.
We've had instances in the past where the system would try to get the well to turn on and it wouldn't. And if it's a night or a weekend and it doesn't turn on, the tank gets real low, the pressure drops for everybody.
Now, with the installation of the telemetry system, that all changes.
With this new system, you get text messages and phone call notifications within minutes if that tank goes down.
The system provides real-time monitoring.
And you can actually remotely start and stop the well.
And it's all being monitored through an app on a cell phone.
Not only is it more effective and efficient, the savings from migrating from the AT&T system to this are about $60,000 a year cheaper.
The upgraded system allowing the city to allocate more resources for repair and maintenance. Moms are struggling to find formula.
It's stressful not being able to just be able to come to the store and get what you need.
Amber Cook lives in Warrior.
It's near impossible. I've had to reach out to my friends on Facebook, whether it be in different states, to try and, if you see this, snag it for me and I'll pay you what I can.
I wanted to see how hard it is to find formula in her hometown. I looked around and the only places that I could find that could possibly sell formula is this Dollar General and a Piggly Wiggly miles away. That's where I decided to go first. When I got there, employees directed me to Baby Needs in aisle 6. And what did I find? They had some things, but they didn't have everything. Gentlelease, Similac, and Enfamil were out of stock.
It's ridiculous. I mean, It's hard enough to be able to afford to have kids as is and having no stress about if we can keep them fed or not.
The nearest Walmart is about 25 minutes away in Gardendale, one of the places Cook goes to find formula.
Every time I came up here, the shelves were empty, and I didn't want to change her up because she has a little bit of a sensitive tummy as is.
Fortunately, Cook was able to find what she needed today, but there have been plenty of times she's had to ask for help. In Warrior, Diamond Nunnally, ABC 3340 News.